Good morning, family, friends, beloved. I've been just leaving the gym now, but had a major workout, really worked everything. I'm trying to cut weight so I can lean up. Um, it's crazy, we go all these days in our active addiction, excuse me, not giving a heck about our bodies or about, you know, life, you know what I mean? About, the people we love or who will love us, right? And then we turn around and we get sober and, you know, we start thinking about all of the wrongs that we've done, and, the regrets that we got, you know what I mean? And for me, I jump on my knees and I just start praying to the Most High, you know what I mean? I give it all over to the Lord because I know that He's going to be the one to sort it all out, right? To sort that mess out for me. Um, you know, I've learned that in life, when you chase what doesn't want you, it tears you apart. You know what I mean? Whether it be a loved one, whether it be even just a relationship, or an addiction, or a habit, or whatever, whatever it is, you guys get it. So nowadays, like, it's kind of weird. Maybe I might cut myself short sometimes, but when I feel a bit of resistance, or I feel like, I'm being played, or, taken for granted, I just walk away. You know what I mean? And I might be losing out on maybe a friendship or a relationship or whatever, but, I'm trying to protect my heart, because when you go for years of just accepting the toxic behaviors and demanding that people go through life with you in a toxic way, and then you try to get sober, you don't want to have that same toxic behavior, that same toxic attitude, because then you really haven't changed nothing, right? There's really no growth. And I guess I'm saying that to say this: I myself don't regret the things that I've done. Some things I do, okay, yes, I do regret some things. But I know that there were life lessons, you know what I'm saying? Stepping stones, Now, the only thing that's on my mind is happiness, prosperity, loyalty, respect, and love. Like, within myself, first and foremost, which I have found in the last 10 months, almost 11 months of working on myself. I found all that in myself, So now that I found it in myself, I'm ready to give it to others. You know what I mean? And I'm not just talking about a love relationship. I'm talking about relationships, period. Friendships, relationships with my kids, just relationships in general, right? Relationship with the Most High, with God, first and foremost, because He's instilled it all in me, to find myself, to love myself, to respect myself, so that I can respect others, you know what I mean? So I can respect whomever God puts me with, you know what I mean? So I can respect my children and their wishes, my grandchildren, my folks, my parents, my family, Like, I've crossed a lot of boundaries in my life, from taking people's, trust and just jacking it all up, you know what I'm saying? Taking it for granted, taking their love for granted, and then demanding that they continue to love me, you know what I mean? You can't be, you can't be toxic and then demand that they love you, because that's still being toxic, right? You can't force anybody to love you. Why would you want to, right? If they don't love you, wholeheartedly, and they don't want you willingly, why force it? Like, that's just where I'm at. Like, I'm not forcing anybody to love me, accept me. I'm forcing myself to be different. And I, advise people out there to, if you're in the beginning of your walk, or if you have been on your walk for a while, learn to love yourself, learn to respect yourself, and others will respect you, right? Others will learn to love you. It's all about, putting one foot forward in front of the other and being an example. Words are words, but actions speak louder than words. So on that note, stay 10 toes down, Give it to the Most High, whatever's on your hearts, whatever your guys are dealing with, whatever's aching that heart, breaking that heart, you know what I'm saying? And remember, Jesus loves you. I love you. If you guys need somebody to talk to, I'm right here. Just get out of the gym. I'm ready to go for, about five rounds around Glenmere Park right now. Trying to lose some weight, like I said. So, till next time, God bless yous. Have a happy Saturday. Blessed Saturday. Be safe. God bless.